Hi, this is Neil-Asher from the Aussie Online Entrepreneurs, where we help people just like you start your own successful business on Amazon right here in Australia. We've helped over 2,000 folks here in Australia start their own successful Amazon businesses with sales of over $50 million. You can find out more by going to www.aussieonlineentrepreneurs.com.au. Right now, there's some major geopolitical stuff going on between China, the US, Taiwan, and Australia. I'm going to show you why I think this could be an absolute disaster for your Amazon FBA business and what I'm personally doing to ensure that if the shit hits the fan, my business and my income continues on. This is something that Kate Ingham and I have been talking about in one form or another. I was reading The Economist this weekend, which is a really cool magazine to read. It's actually the only magazine I do read. And they were talking about Taiwan. And so there is a heightened risk of China invading Taiwan at the minute, and that would be insanely bad for an Amazon business. Not just geopolitically, it's bad of course for Taiwan, it's bad of course for China. It would be a unbelievably bad situation for Australia if China invaded Taiwan, because of course Australia would have to pick a side, and right now they're siding with America, and there's already a lot of shit going on between China and Australia. But suffice to say, if Taiwan and China, if that escalates and it turns into some kind of invasion to try and take back Taiwan like they did with Hong Kong, that would be super bad. So I have been spending an inordinate amount of time putting together my plan B, because I actually think it is a lot more likely that China will invade than they don't invade. China's been building up military within the South China Sea. They've been doing all sorts of frigging crazy shit. I'm actually going to turn my microphone on, turn my webcam on. So they've been doing all sorts of crazy shit. The geopolitics of this are very interesting. China has repeatedly said they want to remove the hegemony of the United States and the imperialism of the United States. They have invested heavily as well. I mean, there's a lot of things going on. Suffice to say, I actually think it's more likely that China will invade Taiwan than they don't. And you only have to look at the military build-up that's happening to see what's going on. And if they do, what will happen is China will go to war. America will therefore have to send in troops and in effect go to war as well, or at least defend. So in that situation, what will happen is the shipping routes out of China will be obliterated. It will be ludicrously hard to get product out of China, like insanely difficult. So what I am doing, and what I suggest you do too, is get a plan B in place. Plan B just means find a factory outside of China that can supply you and deal with your stuff. Notwithstanding the fact that if China invades Taiwan, America will absolutely put tariffs on any goods into America from China. Notwithstanding that fact, the shipping out of China will be horrendous. Get a plan B. Find another factory outside of China. I am currently sourcing in India a lot, in Vietnam a lot, also from within America I'm sourcing a lot of my things domestically in America. And you've also got within that as well, like if you're selling an American made product in America and America goes to war with China, you've got a unique advantage, because then you can say made in America. There'll be a lot of anti-China sentiment if they go to war. Think about that for Australia as well. If Australia is at a quasi impasse with China over Taiwan, made in Australia versus made in China will have a huge cachet. Consider that as well. So yeah, anyway, I'm sourcing a lot from India, from Vietnam, from domestically in the countries that I sell in, and also in Europe as well. I really, really suggest that you do too. Get a plan B. You do not want your business, your livelihood, the way you feed your family to be affected by the geopolitics between America, Taiwan and China. You want to hedge against that, and I think that's a really good hedge. The other thing as well that I hope somebody does, when there was this whole Trump thing going on, can you remember, regardless of how you feel about Trump, yeah, put that aside, look at what happened. Look at what happened, okay? What happened was there was a shitload of products which were both pro-Trump and anti-Trump. And a lot of people made a lot of money from doing that. If there is a war between China and the USA, then that will happen again. There'll be a lot of anti-China sentiment that some enterprising, so I say, Aussie online entrepreneur, hopefully, will capitalize on to create something like that, perhaps. Yes? Getting the message? So, where do you source? So, India Mart is a great place to source in India, and global sources, you can source a lot in India as well, okay? I've just started this week my brand new 30-day sourcing products mastery program with the people that are going through that with me. They're going to be learning all about how to source all over the world. It's a very, very fortuitous time to be an expert at sourcing stuff, because there will be, I mean, it would just be insane. If there's war, it will be insane. It will be insane. That's a video that was taken from the Aussie Online Entrepreneurs, from our regular every week Monday night live Q&A that I do with all the over 2,000 members of the Aussie Online Entrepreneurs. If you'd like to find out more about the Aussie Online Entrepreneurs, simply go to www.aussieonlineentrepreneurs.com.au. See you on the inside. Bye.